Welcome to ModStore. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the tools in ModStore to explore, visualize and find insights from data. Let's get started. Log in with your email address and password. You will see a full list of your existing workspaces. You can open or delete a workspace, or create a new one. Let's work on an example to investigate the distribution of outdoor time spent by students in your school. First, create a new workspace. Give a name to the workspace, for example, outdoor time. You may also add a description to the workspace. Click Create. Now you are in the workspace you have just created. On the left panel, you can see the raw and processed NSE datasets from your own school. Click the dataset to add it to workspace, double-click to remove it. You can also preview the data. Next, let's select the subset of data we want to explore. Click Filter to add it into the workspace. It's important to note that you must connect Filter to the dataset in order to set filter rules from the drop-down list. If you don't connect, you will see a pop-up. Once you connect the filter in the dataset, by drawing a line between the nodes, you will be able to see the drop-down list. You can filter by different variables in the dataset. In this example, we are interested in the distribution of outdoor time on a particular day. Add the rule for date, which is equal to 11th of July. You can add another rule. All the filter rules in the same group are based on in logic by default. This means that all the rules here have to be fulfilled. If you want an or logic, simply change it to or. This means only one of the rules needs to be fulfilled, not all. If you want to set in logic for some rules, but or logic for the others, you can do so by adding a new group and choose a different logic for that group. Now we have selected the subset of data which we are interested in. We want to look at the distribution of outdoor time spent by this group of students. Histogram is an appropriate function to visualize this. Click Histogram to add it to the workspace. Before the histogram can be plotted, we need to define what variable to plot. Here, we add variable selector before the histogram. Similar to filter, variable selector also needs to be connected first in order to select the variable from a drop-down list. Let's draw a line to connect it. You can double-click to remove the line. Histogram takes in a single variable and automatically calculates its frequency. So for variable selector, we only need to select one variable, which is outdoor time as y, and leave the rest as none. Please note that for the operation on y, do not select count in this case, as histogram will do the counting by itself. After the variables are selected, we can connect to histogram, name the title as distribution of outdoor time, x-axis as outdoor time, and y-axis as frequency. You can leave the number of bins to 10 by default, or decrease or increase the bins when necessary. Then we are all set. Do a final check to see if you have connected all functions. Save your model and run it. You can add a remark to the run to remind yourself what data are used. This is useful when you run the model a few times with different subsets of data. In this example, let's add a remark 11th of July. Now you can see that the model is running. Once a function is run successfully, you will see a green tick next to it. Otherwise you will see a red cross. After all the functions finish running, check the result. Here is your histogram, which shows the distribution of outdoor time spent by students on 11th of July. You can further explore the data by selecting a different subset of data, running it again, and comparing the results to see if there is any interesting difference. You can view the results of all the successfully completed runs in the workspace homepage. Click Open and view the result of a particular run, but you can no longer edit the model.